Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and the Curious Village, where last episode, after Giuseppe tried to give us a vase that it was said belonged to us by some other party, we completed a puzzle about a shattered one before finding a newspaper with an article about Inspector Chelmy on the floor. We then were brought by Archibald to his home, a friend of the late Baron's who had his desk, finding a note with an X marked on it to end Chapter 5. After hearing about a doze and dasher at the inn, Chapter 6, the Elusive Tower begun, as we now look for a way to reach it. And you're blocking the door.
Eligible bachelorettes are they ready out there? It's lovely.
Don't know why, but still.
Bachelorettes.
I'll bring you back Ingrid. Is that acceptable? Actually, I'll bring you back the annoying girl on the park road, actually. To be fair, I feel that's a fair thing to do at this point in time. She annoys me. Oh, are you helping people? Oh, you actually had a puzzle? Oh, I skipped forward thinking, oh, it's the same dialogue. He actually does have a puzzle. He wants me to do it, otherwise he'll kick me out of St Mystere by the look of what was said there. This board has 12 dots on it. Your task is to connect these dots to form as many squares as possible. You can use each dot multiple times, and you can orient the squares however you wish. To fit them on the board, however, to be counted as a square, each corner must be on a dot. How many different squares can be drawn on the board? Okay. So, obviously... So, what would we just do? And the amount of squares. Okay, well, you've got 5. Really beautifully drawn, accurate, all sides equal squares. Yeah. 5. Then we've got... Oh, we got this too. 1, 2, 3, 4... We just did those 4, didn't we? So that's 9 so far. I hated this puzzle. Looking forward to the oblong square. Yeah, what do you mean? My squares are accurate. True to life accurate. 4. I'm just wondering if there's another tilty one. Wait, does that work? Oh yeah, that's a square. They would be equidistant from each other, so yeah, that's a square. Which means we also get one here. That's 11. "11 squares. Anymore, I don't know." Would obviously be loads more if there was things out here. I just keep seeing these ones again. Can't say I see another one. Outside of the ones we've already seen. $11? 5, 4, and 2?
That should do it.
Yeah. Give me that beautiful smile there.
Every puzzle
Professor
has an
Layton.
answer.
Nice work. Did you have a hard time finding the two biggest squares? Took a little bit. The real issue is finding out if there's any more that I haven't seen. Oh yes, that's the answer. Very well then, I approve your application to visit St Mystere. But when you have finished your business here, I strongly advise you to leave the village. A gramophone. Yeah, old timey-wimey Layton. It is my constant vigilance that lets Lady Dahlia live comfortably in this village. When you see her, I strongly advise that you let her know how hard I've been working. Okay, buddy. Now, in the puzzle list, where was that? Have we got everything up to a certain standard complete? 60s are all done. Okay, so that's 73. We're missing 74 and 75. Seems like we're going pretty well at the moment. Should we check out Granny Riddleton? Nope. Thanks, chat. I went back in that guy's house because of that, though. Where are we at next? I mean, there's no missed puzzles, right? I was just wondering if you were going to give me a puzzle yourself at any point in time. Why, hello there. Do you often find yourself hopelessly... No. If the cottage is empty, then I've got no puzzles. On the other hand, if you leave too many puzzles unsolved, they might not have filled in the cottage yet. You are just the storer of puzzles, and you don't wish to give any except for how we entered the door in the first place. 91 solved puzzles, though. Doesn't look too bad. I guess we check with these guys again, make sure they don't have a puzzle. Because the guy in the village, the guy in that building had another one. Maybe the guy in the door in the building there might have one. No. So sorry to bother you while you're busy, but you'd make an old man very happy by helping with this puzzle. Certainly. Let's have a look. Of course. 109? Laziest man on earth? Behold, before you sits the laziest man in the entire world. Famous for his aversion to physical activity, this slug has... You can't just call someone a slug, or can you? Not in this day and age. I told this game is 16 years old. This slug has designed his house so that he can grab anything without leaving the comfort of his armchair. Using an elaborate set of tools, including a fishing rod, extendo arm, and high-energy magnets, this legendary loafer has put everything in the room within reach. However, despite his efforts, there's one place he can't reach without getting up. His butt. Can you find that spot? Oh, actually, you really... I can touch my butt. Yeah. How does he take a pee? Well, you see that, this here. Oh, I can't draw? It says drag the circle. Oh, okay. You see this here? He just pees in there. Right? At least he's keeping the cat entertained. How does he feed the cat? That's a good question. I would assume that he probably can't reach, well, under the sofa cushion. Oh, he can reach around the back of it. But obviously under his chair, right? He has to get up. It's the only place he has to do something. Unless he's got some kind of special robot for it. It's going to be the chair. It's going to be either under him, depending on how the puzzle wants to be. So it's either going to be under the chair, or under his butt, or under the cushion under his butt. Or, you know. But he has to get up to get to that. It's just a simple thing. You can't lift it up. Can't do anything with it.
There we go.
Maybe there's a built-in latrine into the chair.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right, there's no way for him to reach under his chair without getting off his rear end. Still, for reaching objects in other places, his tools seem to do a good enough job. Why aren't you letting the cats loose? Cats, do the job. Oh, I see. My heyday, I could have solved a puzzle like that before you could say cobblestone. My goodness, I guess I'm getting soft in my old age. Teak table, where will it go? I don't actually know. There's a few tables going on here. And you already have a table? I know Luke has a table. Here's a square table. A round table and chair are the perfect match. So now you've got 2 round chairs tables. Oh no, wait. Are you saying this is a chair? I don't even know. What are you saying? I don't know. The art of that puzzle was so genuinely fun. Probably because, of course, it wanted to obfuscate and wanted you to look around and think it's another thing, but... anyone who's professionally lazy like me knows there's your own under your own butt that you need to change. Hello again. Are you here to take another look at my desk? No, not really. Is there a puzzle there now? Oh, I can't. Now that I've got the hint coins. Seemingly, that's a big no. $92 solved. Hey, you're back, are you? Sorry, laddie, I don't have any more puzzles for you right now. Well, it was more the fact you were back. You were gone a second ago. Hey, Professor, I've been waiting for someone like you. Listen, I've got something very interesting to tell you if you solve this puzzle here. Okay. 104. A sweet treat. You go to the shop to buy some almond chocolate to share with 3 friends. However, upon unwrapping the chocolate, you find that only 4 of the 16 chocolate squares actually have an almond in them. How can you cut the chocolate up into 4 pieces to share, each with the same shape, but containing an almond in a different location? Okay. Tetris? Oh yes, Tetris! Sorry, I'm probably not giving a lot of people to, like, figure out stuff themselves at this juncture, am I? Is this... oh, no, wait a second. We got to do the all in a different location. But I think this actually works for that, too. Okay, first of all, we had to divide them by 4, which is why I came up with this shape. But equally, they are actually all in different places. This is at the end of the 3. This is in the middle of the join. This is in the middle of the 3, and that is separate... in a little bit. That's actually it. Done. Sorted.
There we go.
Because it was never going to be straight lines because what we saw on the other... oh, I mean, there were 2 different ones on the same row, wasn't there? Nicely done. Now make sure you share with everyone. That 3rd row and 4th column, we could say. Oh, I see now. Heck, is that really all I need to do to solve it? Oh yeah, I promised to tell you something, didn't I? Well, listen here. The greatest culinary delight in all of St Mystere is croutons ginger pudding. It's delish. Ironically, the worst thing you could ever put in your mouth is also a dish of croutons. Honestly, you could choke a donkey with those scones. Yuck. Okay. I'm sure you want the Baron statue, right, Luke? I'm totally sure he does not want the Baron statue. I feel like Layton's room is really filling up, though. Wow, that's all I can really say. Oh, he's cozy now. Must admit the Baron's gaze is a bit unnerving. So this doesn't seem to affect anyone. In terms of their happiness, to be fair. I'll leave it with Luke randomly. I'm just wondering how many items we're going to get. I've got it all worked out, you know. Best times in life are when you're eating good food. Nom 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 nom. I reckon you're probably right there. Right, we'll go back before we go forward. We're still... oh, okay, there's going to be a puzzle here. Good, good, good. We're still looking for 1 puzzle, isn't it, to fill in the gap? 73, yeah? And we've got 73. 74, no, we're still looking for 74 and 75 still. Do you have one? Please, 74. Well, if it isn't you two again. Alright, if you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. 74. A broken window. 4 children were playing and one of them threw a ball right through the window. No, not this again! One of them threw a ball right through my window. Here's what they have to say for themselves. A, not me, I didn't break a thing. B, okay, I'll tell the truth, I broke the window. C, it's not A's fault, he didn't do anything. D, B didn't break the window. Okay. You know for a fact that the child who broke your window is lying, however, one or more of the other children are lying as well. One or more? Oh god, it's even worse. So at least 2 children are lying. But B admitted it, so time for punishment. B's probably lying. Just looking at these statements, I want to say that A did it, because one's covering for A. A is saying, not me, I didn't break anything, so not covering for anyone, whereas B is totally covering for someone. You know what I mean? And then B didn't break the window as well. So if simply put, if B is lying, then D is also lying. Which doesn't tell me who broke the window, does it? Because then it could mean like A and C are telling the truth by their statement. But I don't know who actually broke the window. So it's not about, again, finding out who's lying. It's about who's finding out who broke the window. A looks kind of guilty in the art, so it must be A, obviously. And C looks kind of narc to be covering. D looks kind of like, oh, conflicted. Doesn't want B to go down for it, and B's just fessing up, yeah? We're looking at the art. It's totally A. A looks like the type profiling. It's the way the cheeks are going, and it's the baseball cap, yeah. So if B is lying, which means D is telling the truth. That would leave us with only 1 liar and 3 truth tellers, but we need to have at least 2 liars, correct? Okay. So if D is lying, that would have 3 people telling the truth. A, B, and C would be telling the truth because they're saying that B broke the window. So it's between A and C, yeah? If C and A are lying, then B is also lying, but then D could be telling the truth. So we got 1 truth teller and 3 liars. And that fits within the 1 or more of the other children are lying as well. And tells us who broke the window. Or does it not? I mean, it's still like A or C, right? Tells us they're lying. But I guess it's the statement directly, isn't it? Ah, yeah, but what's the opposite of the statement? Not me, I didn't break a thing. Yes, it was me, I broke the thing. It's not A's fault, it is A's fault, he didn't do anything. I didn't break the window. It is probably A based on that.
There we go.
I did one!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
I did it! Success! Am I learning through Layton? Good job. B and C were also lying about what happened, even though they themselves didn't break the glass. Make sure you give those 2 a good scolding as well. Yeah, they should get it. I mean, I can understand why you're doing it, B. No, don't scold B and C. Don't scold B and C. Reward D. And then D's got no friends. Segregation. No, don't do it that way. There's going to be a lot of rain tomorrow. Hang your washing inside if you want it to dry. Thanks. I didn't have washing that I'm putting out on a line anywhere near here. I don't think I do anyway. It seems that destiny has decided that I show you this puzzle. Will you triumph or will the gaping maw of fate swallow you whole? So you got 2 puzzles. 75? Nice. So we're now up to date on puzzles, interestingly. You want to create a cube out of metal wiring using the fewest number of wires possible. You could bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Don't worry about how one wire will connect to the next, because you'll use a soldering iron later on. What is the fewest number of wires required to complete the task described above? What? Can I draw? Okay, I can draw. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. So what I'm guessing it means by that is that we can't have a wire going like that, right? 2 wires down the same line. So you can have a wire cover every line. Don't worry about how they'll connect to the others. Ah! Can we really not make one wire go all the way? I guess that would be a connection, wouldn't it? Can't just make it go... Will there always be somewhere we have to stop? I think there's someone we always have to stop. So I can't run back down that way, so I have to go this way. There's always 3 surfaces unlocked, which means you'd need 4 wires like that. Even if you did it like that, of course, it would just be all of these. Though they can't actually do that, because you do one fully, you actually can only do it like that from then onwards. Oh, that would make it 5, actually. I guess you could make it like this, then. 3, shapes like that. That's 4 still. I'm starting to believe it's 4. Why won't you let me draw a 4 the way I like to draw a 4? There we go, we have to do it faster.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yep.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
You need 4 wires to make the cube. So I'm guessing like the first diagram was the one I was doing first, and then the second diagram was the one I was doing second. You need 4 wires to make the cube. 3 straight lines make up each of the cube's 8 corners. At least 1 wire must terminate at each corner. Since there are 8 corners, you'll need 8 wire ends to form things properly. Each wire has 2 ends, so the total number of wires needed is 4. So I could have just counted the corners and divided by 2. Is what you're saying. But we drew it. Goodness, I can't believe you solved it. It was meant to be. I tell you what, since you went and solved my puzzle, I'll read your palm. Give me your hand now. Seems that calamity follows you wherever you go. Try your best to stay out of harm's way. Globe. There you go, Luke. Have a globe. I'm all out of puzzles to show you right now. Go ask elsewhere if you're looking for a new challenge. Do you want to sell me some veal? You sure I can interest you in a nice cut of veal? Yep, it's the veal deal. Huh? I didn't even realize that was a new path. I thought I was going here. Well, it seems I found the right direction. That's nice. And our puzzles are now up to date in order, not missing one, up to 76, 77, 84. Fine by me then. Woof. Thank you, chat. Nope, something on this sign. There's a hidden puzzle here. Why are there always hidden puzzles on signs? 119, red and blue 1. The box below holds blue and red balls. As you can see, the color of the balls in their respective areas don't match. Slide the balls around the box so that the red balls are in the red area and the blue ones are in the blue area. This looks horrible, actually. I want to go all the way, yeah. Can't go another one, so I have to put the red down. But ideally, I'd like the red to be in the top. I think that's the most out of the way I can get it. Right. Not sure about that. Yeah, that down there, that down there, that out. That's the top. I really don't care about the move counter. Okay, the red one in. Blue one back. Blue one back. Red one in. Flip that in. Hopefully there's still way more than enough wiggle room than I need here. But the blue goes in there. The red comes across. Blue goes all the way back. Blue comes out. Red goes to there. Blue comes out. Red goes in. Blue's out all the way over. Even though it made me take an extra move there. This is why I don't care about the move counter on that. It's just like... it keeps losing the connection.
Saves the day.
Past 3,000. Good job. This puzzle can be completed in 30 moves. Well, how many moves did I do? 55? Does that make you want to retry it? I mean, some of those moves were double moves. That puzzle was a tough one. I mean, I seem okay at trying to push something through a spot. That's like a prison window for that door. There's got to be another goodie in here somewhere. You know that for certain. Hint coins. Chat, come out. Show me where the thing is hidden, chat. Maybe not then. Chat disobeyed me. Who are you? Let's pick up that first. Oh, what's that on the ground? It appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Layton can't read. Leave it to me, Professor. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Viola's passing, and he shows no signs of recovering. That's why I've decided I'll make one as tribute to Lady Viola. I'm sure it'll put a smile back on his face. Ah, yes, now it makes sense. Could our mystery author be him? I've worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over St Mystere, I see a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. Does it now? Let me just grab that. Oh, there's something here. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. Is it red and blue too? 117. It's painting a cube. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all faces that touch are different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Ooh. Also, you can't leave any sides of the cube blank. I mean, I'd go out there and say probably 1. Just because of each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors arranged. Too bad I can't, like, go, red ink, please. So, like, that's red. Which means, like, red can't be bottom, top, left, or right. Only the opposite side can be red. Correct? So then the same would be true of the other two. It'd be yellow and blue, right? Doesn't it? It's just the fact that there is, if you put one side on there, every other face is touching. Except the one opposite. So you can only really do one pattern. Unless I'm not thinking about it correctly. No, because this side is touched by this side, bottom, and the right side, and not this side over here. And equally the same is true of every other side on this square. It's either 1 or possibly 2, but I'm pretty sure it's 1. Yeah. The only way to fulfill the condition of the puzzle using 3 different colors is to paint opposite sides of the cube the same color. The real issue is, again, that it's only 6 sides. As seen in the diagram above, even if you were to change where you used each color, rotating the cube proves that you're really just reusing the same idea of painting opposite sides the same color. There's only one unique way to paint this cube using 3 colors. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot. Did you, though?